Cleanup sequence initiate.
Flame. Green converge.
Preparing for dust up. Bring it!
Coming at ya! Quick, let's pack it up.
Defensive mode is...
Attack! That's the way. Feeling lucky? A new name rises.
Ultimatum protocol. Insulation chamber deployed.
They called us a pleasant surprise, right?
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Coming at ya! Oh, what a stroke of good luck!
Bring it! Cleanup sequence initiated.
Flame, a moonlit night for all.
Preparing for dust up.
Attack! That's the way. This one's got your name on it. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Insulation chamber deployed.
A moonlit night for all.
Annihilation mode.
Wayne.
Defensive mode engaged.
Means confirmed.
Preparing for dust up.
Surge.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Wayne. A moonlit night for all.
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up. Insulation chamber deployed.
Surge. Means converge.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Wayne.
Defensive mode engaged.
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence initiated. All right.
Watch out for low-flying robo!
Defensive mode engaged. Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
A flapper send-off from Listina with love. This one's got your name on it.
All right. Insulation chamber deployed.
A new moon rises.
Preparing for dust up.
I didn't spill out anything too weird this time. Haha!
All right. Defensive mode engaged.
Hey there! This one's got your name on it!
All right. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Flame, a moonlit night for all. Coming at ya! Check! Just a little longer. This one's got your name on it.
Insulation chamber.
Surge.
Ultimatum protocol.
Feeling lucky? Feeling lucky? Haha!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
A new moon rises. This one's got your name on it! I do love Spina di Rosula's. Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
What?
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long. I come bearing news from my lady, the knave.
Dottore went through the motions of return.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. We have crossed, and so, as fellow friends of...
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nod...
This is very accommodating of you.
Just doing my duty. I shall...
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsarit.
Whatever his
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps.
Well, as much... But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the...
And as for Miss Ineffa,
Detecting operational logic.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best.
I mean, I would have said that leave Nasha Town to me.
Yehoto will be on hand to assist you.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
We will.
things are moving fast. We'd
So, it's
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to
Then you'd better get going.
Very well. All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Oh. Oh.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Leave this place.
That's quite a welcome party.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't! Wipe out!
Receive my blessing. With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out. Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here?
We're looking for the doctor.
Perhaps. But you might.
2 other harbingers.
Seems to... Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know this is about more.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole...
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal matters. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most. Back when this all started, I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. The doctor used to stand nearby and watch. After she left, right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow?
Thank you for cooperating. We appreciate the level of detail.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again.
No, she's no longer a harbinger. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the doctor.
I understand. We'll do everything within our... The Knave's unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau.
Well, now we know what's going on here.
Lush as the moonlight.
Go! Are you quite finished? Observe. The long sleep beckons.
For the everlasting forest. It all adds up.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility...
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way.
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just...
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for some... Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say... Well, since you asked...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both—
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people—
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my
You sent your people to the experiment?
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty, in which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her— How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with—
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages.
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charming—
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve—
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Receive my blessing.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Get lost!
With one heart, we pray.
Be silent. Observe. Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls.
Water jet!
Best you can do.
Flesh is the moon.
No more lies. The deception ends here.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
By the frost moon above.
Transfixed! Water jet! Yeah!
Observe. Close your eyes. Observe.
Do you fear the dark?
Leave this place. No more lies.
For the everlasting forest, you poor lost lamb.
The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
start.
Interesting.
Be silent.
Forest, protect us.
I expected
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out! What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the Traveler?
Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember something weird.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for?
Sorry.
Well...
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the Traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait, why is he talking like that?
I'd love to, but can't serve a customer.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip.
Wait, these...
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already? You're silly. Daddy brought you over to our house recently. We had some snacks together.
What is she talking about?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends. Oh, another customer's arrived. I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that child? I don't recognize her at all. Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No. None of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate, and then I leapt. So this is the moon's reflection? I guess I could try opening the gate once more. No response. Maybe this... If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, or... No. I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels... I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dottori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance that I must return. Emptiness, silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone, are these... I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh? Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This...
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost... That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered...
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Or... is it possible that...
This card...
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this... No! Traveler!
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid. You didn't leave him behind on purpose. There was nothing you could... He's all alone in there. What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna die?
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he... That being said, it won't be easy. Dottore's lab has cleared... We also know that through using this knowledge, he then... Unlike Columbina, once his third moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized...
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled...
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The Three Moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain. I'm convinced this is
the only thing more frustrating than...
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes and monsters. His ideology and...
He doesn't see them as his own people. That's why.
Right. He views... Granted, he's... Dottore's actions have gone beyond... We can't expect him to...
Poor Traveler.
Paimon, I promise you.
I get how you feel.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before... I'll find...
Paimon knows. He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless...
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone?
Put the stuff over there. And be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that... Just go ahead and cry already. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just... She can't...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair...
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work?
You've made a discovery?
Polonia. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyze. Ugh! That friggin...
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared, and when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in Nodcry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a
if I may.
I remember presumably they interest him because...
Agreed. The Traveler, since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he...
Okay. Of course. My guess is.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still each field is slowly growing.
His nefarious ambition.
The loss of Columbine. She...
Don't be ridiculous.
Whatever has become.
We need to find out that...
Agreed.
It would be best.
Snezhnaya is one...
Guess it'd be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll... Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if he was here.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think if only I could have sent the others some... I feel... well, even... back to empty. From last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go!
Huh? Wait a moment. This is This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me. It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But... did he turn around because he sensed my Is it really possible that from in here, I can... if I keep following them... It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if trying to stop me. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next. Come on, Columbina.
Suddenly, it feels strange.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance.
3 moon marrows?
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are...
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they...
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your action.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really...
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with... People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subject. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can...
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think morality, ambition, dreams, people have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those... And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the 3 moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon isn't... Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world. But they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by the human relationships end with conflicts of emotions I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and one wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to these four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected. How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. In fact, long before this, fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have... Think about it. After all, what value do perfection and I say? I'm sure many...
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what does that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher, and yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of them. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every...
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and seek answers from her at the end of that journey.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about her.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Trilune. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very... Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss her. How much I want to be wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission...
The residents of Nodcry are quite dispersed. Miss Lauma, I will...
Agreed. We will reach out to Natla. As for those dwelling...
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium. Yehoda.
My wish has come true.
Well...
Boss, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well...
Are you? Who will see to our other work?
But boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link...
What makes you think
I'll need it.
That's quite enough.
I bet we're in for...
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and understood.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the
As for me, I think it's...
Roger that. Someone should inform Mon as an added incentive.
Really?
I intend to stay behind.
She recognizes your expertise then.
Thank you.
I believe she has been.
I should mention.
Paimon's been very quiet.
Okay.
Make sure to heed. That aside, same goes for rescuing the
Oh, wonderful.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud.
Sorry, we're still facing quite a catastrophe. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these."
Huh?
Scanning. Unknown device. Affirmative.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version. It will allow us to communicate over...
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're...
Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Ilua.
If you saw me, what?
I was curious to see how...
That would be a first. Also, how many times twice...
I beg to differ.
Please, Lord Flint's...
You understand? I think they don't, in all sincerity.
It's the situation that...
We just held a...
In short, we need everyone...
I only hope we have enough...
We do. Old Man Nikita will
Good. If you've got something to say, Master Ilua...
You mentioned that you... How...
I doubt it will...
I know you're a Lyke, however bad thing... I don't mean to
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse. And I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What?
There are plenty of people out there willing to...
Frankly, Sir Flint... And what? Hey...
Then allow me to express my sincerest...
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a
I've returned safe.
Fine. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit...
A sound...
Just...
Also...
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. This should do it. The last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here. Flint's?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Ilua about arrangements for the search and came for... As for you, why would...
as well as figuring out how to gather intel. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against a Tor. You don't think Columbina...
I merely consider...
Do you remember what she said?
Of course.
Where have you checked so...
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere...
I checked the Curatorium of Secret, the only places I have... But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me...
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery...
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going...
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. Although, it looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as... Anyway. Is this the... I only went into the lobby, if nothing else. He mentioned where his room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. He and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope he's Please, Traveler.
Huh. Just a...
Nothing else here.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of...
Before Rarir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything?
I remember thinking how much noisier the Traveler and...
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't use...
Focus now. I have to write a... Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. There's a noise outside the door. Is he back? Please, you have to see these words.
Well, do you...
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was...
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages.
Let's try and make some time to look into those then. Wait.
What are you waiting?
Oh, Paimon might have... What's that look for? This is a victory feat.
The Traveler and Paimon. But... why are they talking about a victory feast?
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rarir. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright?
Wait. So So this is the night after the battle against Rerir. How did I end up here? That's quite a long time ago now. Wait. Time. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points and everything I've done to affect does this mean that within the moon's reflection?
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't, and in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I do. Instead, I have to... Wait, even I hadn't thought of...
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but if we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now.
Huh. Yeah.
The present. That's right. There are still things I can do.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door...
No. The rooms here are...
The moonlight.
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember. I need to write down as much information as...
Huh? What's up with you? You can't even hold your cup.
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the other wherever you are right now. I'm sure you're still fighting against the injustices of fate. This is all I can leave for them. How I wish I could stay here, but... I hope to see you again in the next, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki. But her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray Hero Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions of...
Only when I'm in a good mood. And at least...
Well, I never... Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person...
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also,
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz or... Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely...
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moon?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th...
So he wasn't bluffing.
It's easy to get...
Nothing can calm me down.
It's Mr.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then moon marrows. Now what?
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you.
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secret?
Yeah. Look.
Even though we have crucial intel to share?
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication device?
Ordinarily I would, but this is a unique situation.
All right then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations, but we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
Random locations. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge... If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did... No, that's not...
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that Also, if she...
I'm afraid I must
Can't exactly...
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's... All right.
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon. Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Speaking of the Traveler...
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but put your help first.
Well, since you offered, Paimon... This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. It's well organized. What do we have? The camera capture. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. This must belong to the trap. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. I believe that the correct... I never imagined human civil... The sparks of variables. Descender? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of his Descender. Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world. Introducing a variable would therefore... Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki sermon dictate. Observe and... So, it's one... This is so... Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experience... Lilia... When Duke Saint Germain... In all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great Detective Herlock. Still the memory with... The way Renee... That place was all... The cutting of the chemical marriage model. What was Helene's view on... Oh, now I remember. Helene's... Renee seemed... Yep, my subordinate. Some of Helene's... Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled. As for Helene... it's been... What? He created that procedure to save this world. Yet, he died having... Did you really never take a close look at Renee's The very thought of... You once asked... Even the tiny... Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil. Then, the... Variables. The sparks of civil... Traverse the world. The primordial records. This... How do you think it looks? Fine. So would Rosalie. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. No one's... The world... Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Something's written on. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Hmm? Huh. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are
Can't be helped.
as you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. Did Dottore really have to—
Sounds like an arduous job.
Of course. Well, firstly, while they're working on that, I've been ordered—
They are nearby.
Great. Aside from that—
She stayed behind to—
All right. Guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out. Overruled.
Shouldn't let your guard down. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next...
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been—
A lot.
What?
You could stand to be less surprised. I tell every—
Then again...
It almost sounds—
No.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound— As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply— That radiant beast was once a subordinate, also.
This is so much— While these exceptions—
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will
Her Majesty has also—
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my—
Partner? I'm afraid I have bad news. He was
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with him?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have—
This won't do. I have to rescue him.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your—
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain. However, considering Dottore,
Hey, don't be too
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and walked in through the gates.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctors?
They are very mysterious, thanks to research by Master. Since you have the power of the Dragon Duran...
That's true. It's not abyssal energy, it's something pure.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied? That was one, not to mention the operating principles. The clue was that Now, this presumes... I almost want... It is at once. I suspect only But back to the energy field before us. Could this mean that elemental energy...
Should we give it a try?
We should.
It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field. Now you try.
All right.
Switch to abyssal energy. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy. I now feel
But the energy field is huge.
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for theory.
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back.
Very thoughtful of you.
With what?
A little test.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there. Just give me the signal if...
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical...
Glad I asked.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. Also,
it's watching us.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul.
Well, I
is skirting around the top.
Just being caught.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please. Help.
What happened here?
I don't know.
Suddenly, everyone collapsed. I still have some of my senses left.
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other, those people may have lost their sense of...
We should go.
Agreed.
Squall Fury! Yeah! Ah, you're back!
We saw some things.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Neffer, we found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control. We managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale.
Sounds like he's living down to our...
Might I ask how things...
I'm just about to get started.
Understood.
I will.
Well, Neffer, I'll link up.
What makes you think
I'll need it?
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I want to know, is there some... I don't I guess
This is the conscious...
I suppose any...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the...
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that... You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. But this is not from... If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship.
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptional.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where...
What is this endless I can't see anything. Even though... What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Neffer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier power.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I have to admit, I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I wish. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century...
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't...
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Tevat, it is ordinary humans that account for most of the population. Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Did you ever really hope that they could begin to understand someone? Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be before they start to treat you like the alien you are? Before you are ostracized?
Alien?
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will. You have been treated most I can change that.
I've entered the past 3 times, for instance. So far, but it's more than... I'll keep this question...
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry.
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silvermoon Hall and I sensed an abnormal Kuvaki flux, and right after that...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos.
I wonder if I could try to but how would I do it?
Traveler, behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. He's using the Kuvaki shield, like I taught him. Is he going to use it to block the cannon's beam? He's strong. I'm sure he can manage. But the force released when the beam impacts the shield might lead to He's the island. The Frost Moon's...
A question, if I may. When the cannons...
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. There's no time. I have to... Oh, Frost Moon. Oh, great land. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, Columbina!
Oh.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your
but I feel and your coffee, right? It's so bitter.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal exit.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so Rosaline will be here shortly. But if you really can't wait, I guess you can go ahead and... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating. Did the Frost Moon Scions, or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon goddess? Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. Why did you leave your old... I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But...
Well, life there...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna... Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad...
Well, would you help other people? Just... The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic. Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to do with the,
Nazis?
Yes, that was it. Narzizenkreuz Order.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me.
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way.
Huh. What do you know? We're on the same... In his later years, Alain did ask me if there was a...
Who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Anyway, let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in?
I'd also like the free...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I'm back here. I dreamed of events. Sandrone. I miss you all back there. I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. But time is flowing backwards here. And I can use that familiar power to that mystery ally everyone talked about. I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? And will I ever... It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The Final Night Cemetery.
Difficult, yes.
Seems like they're searching for it. Was this my...
To expose the true intent.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this enough? If I choose not to help them now... Hope... They're my friends. I can't not... And the other one was... Here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Hmm? Luanatar? You can send... Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sent. She's always been by the Traveler's side. That explains why the Traveler has been there each time I've entered the past. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess's familiar? If that's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. This is likely my final chance to enter the... It's now or never. Where's Luanatar?
Seeing Ineffa and Aino reunited like that sure...
No. Think, Columbina. How do I find a way back? Do I go back to Moonprayer Night? And if I return in my current state, what will become of me then? Dotori's actions that day proved that he'd been planning that for a long time. Even if I managed to get back, how can I fight against him when he wields the Tri-Lune Authority? I can't. If I go back like this, I'll be playing right into... I have to find some way of rivaling the power he has used... Wait. Time... Does that mean... I think I know what the final destination of this lunar... I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes...
But how do I communicate my plan to my friend? Should I write it down here? No. Someone else will see it. I need something with a close connection to me.
What was that? I feel like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the pedal...
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection.
Hey there! What's your name?
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. But I still didn't recognize the soul hidden within you. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Columbina Hyposelenia.
Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the Traveler's side, guide him, and help him in my stead. Oh, and bring him to the garden where the Moonprayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need his help. Go on. You too. As for mine must go in a different direction.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence. Believe me, such a life is but one...
What point is he trying to make? Why would you...
The creation of a world is the ultimate a god's laboratory. Mortals are found.
So the condition for... Could I really bring myself to...
Have you made up...
Your playground is no place for me.
You've grown a lot. Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can... Why don't we return to my research facility? Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing. Now then. A new face. Interesting.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? I owed you a favor back in Distracting Dotori was tough. He's not gonna fall for... Ugh. I never wanted to obliterate someone more than I do right now. Dotori doesn't recognize me, but I expect it's only him.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming, and I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing everyone would be...
How are you holding up? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we...
You don't look injured. It seems that Dotori didn't do anything.
All right. Rescue There's a lot more work to...
Understood. I don't see what's so...
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nachtschützenkreuz Institute.
I thought Alain was...
And?
I would applaud them for it. That would...
For all we know, once you die...
Hey, come on out.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Glad you're okay.
Yes, It's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr.
We discussed this on our way back as well.
He said he knew what he was doing.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Is he back? Is he really back? Traveler! It's really you! Oh, thank goodness!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the— Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Ineffa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy.
What? Ew, no. No, thank you. You're not my dad, okay? Knock it off!
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you while I was being held.
The 3 moon goddesses were even more powerful.
Utter bluff.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery.
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake. It always—
Our next step is to find
a place where time—
It sounds like she's on. The question is,
We considered that.
Indeed not.
Nicole!
I do, in fact. You wonder what life, but where Miss Columbina—
What about—
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. They were shadows of the planet. But then one day—
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, they can just materialize out of thin air. Is that the ray here of Solari?
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space,
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long when I first got here. I was filled with how I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed, but to no avail. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun.
Tried to?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became...
What do you mean?
The voices in my head. And then...
Her?
Thelindis.
never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thalindis leaping into the moon.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far...
No. You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice. Dottore. So he'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. All so that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the Abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry. When I left the Fatui in my week...
Moon Goddess?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. But this is the only thing I desire now.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thalindis for me. Yes, she's dead. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her, walking away. Just like the moment when I last... In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you, whether you want to help me or not. Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
Love demands honesty. But my relationship with we hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want... There. The Abyss.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend. He said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because... if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but... don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
He kept his word. The Abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that Thalindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet. Hello, Miss Thalindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's...
better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a...
Others have had a rough time on his account, too. In many cases, their time ran out because of him. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So, things got worse before they got better.
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I cannot stay here. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart. But in the end, beyond that... But I'm sure that you've...
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina.
It's all right. Well, that's everything from me.
Wait. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further and further into the past.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? And it's not just me. It's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's I must seem so ridiculous. I can't... Thinking back, I was suddenly... Rerir was one of the Vinster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible... I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy. So I thought I'd use this place to return to... At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Vinster King... It was only after meeting the princess. I couldn't kill the Vinster King himself. So I'm sure it was a few... But I was simply... I know I'm never getting...
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I believe that I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which this energy appears. I think you just might... Now, I know you will be able... Also, I've been speculating. The documentation, I have no way of...
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. About Rerir.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true, but enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rerir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be... Everything's... getting blurry. Are you... Have you come from the distant future?
Did the moons just disappear?
The world is a Miss Nicole explained that the moon got...
Why do the...
Also, remember what Sandrone said?
Technically. In other words.
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date. But at least she's... Yeah. She's a tough, as much as it... That mania. I'll be frank. And I know that
We're not giving up on saving her.
Right. No one's trying to...
So...
Absolutely.
Duh! Yes, anyway. I'd probably... Computing power? No. The issue...
That's a trick.
Rene DePetra. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly... Ugh, this is so annoying. What do... you... And I need... Ahem.
Either way, we've done what we...
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should talk?
Let's go somewhere a little... You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah, she met...
Things aren't looking good for Nodcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he'll easily devour everything eventually. The first he once told me that he's always in the desert of Sumeru. But creating game, now he has the Trilunar Authority. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos as quickly as Nodcry. So on the bright side, even if Nodcry is doomed, your friends in other nations won't...
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called...
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably naive too. But whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep battles are fleeting.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to... I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail? Or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but... Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attract...
Not necessarily.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to... Inasmuch as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, too bad it never taught me any other...
So...
I'll get to that.
Just like
How much do you trust? This is a serious...
Although I see no...
If you... In that case, it can be solved.
How much?
Sometime... Come on. Let's go talk to her.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their... That was fat.
Well, you said...
Albedo.
I see. If I might ask...
I needed to predict that...
I see.
About that. It's been...
Oh, with the Traveler?
Actually, you're not...
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, wow! Go Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying at the academia is paying off big time.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me. Hat Guy? What's happened to him?
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to fix.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognized—
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me, how do you propose—
This world itself is constant.
Easier said than done. Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't
You should be able to tell that I'm not human.
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Fontaine's.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called— Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that.
You.
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, it was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part of Ermin's—
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for too long, it might not recover. You could die if you do this. You do
I can put two and two together. Yes. No need to rub it in.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he...
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry, but I can— This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about—
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right? In theory, he should be fine. As long— Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't sustain any damage.
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone—
Correct. He said that—
He will have our
Aww. On a more positive note, things are progressing—
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be a true replacement for what— But in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty funny when you think about it. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be— I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression? Isn't this a—
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to
That's right. And I'll protect you all until a moment of...
Call me Sonnet. You have this...
Sonnet.
Oh, goodness. You recognize me?
Columbina. Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia? What a lovely name.
It was a joint effort between me and my friend.
Friends? You mean your friends?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Arya and Canon?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that... Oh, I guess that wasn't... It's alright. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been... When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me! It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must...
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor did they seem to harbor ill intent. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our...
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to...
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know, Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward they would even cast down
Only this was far beyond.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Teyvat, where they continue to rule to this day. And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed.
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Teyvat's skies?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here, aren't you?
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky. How much worse it would have been if it were outright destroyed.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process, scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about... variable. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. Why? Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the three moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave. and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent?
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We can...
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long?
Yes. She certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of future waypoint. This could also explain why Luanatar is always by the Traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill to The question is, what could they be?
Hello? Listen up! This is Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Tevat sky.
Truly amazing. Oh,
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our...
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's hard to believe that's what will...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Tevat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Tevat. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter...
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything...
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
Sorry?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because...
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found on...
Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the parted, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the...
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway?
This is so strange. Why would their reality differ
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need trilunar authority on par with that of our foe.
You mean... you'll need our power?
This sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process. And if anything goes wrong, it could
I know. But I'm...
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Niblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do?
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message?
You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes...
Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reikir of Solnari, and with whom we celebrated Moon. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things, even our uniques. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared when... What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but if she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through...
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's...
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. It'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is...
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day I lose my sight.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't? What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got...
And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day and make...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying...
As if I could ever scare you.
All right, and...
All done.
Good. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the Sol... I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over with them.
I hope it's not... Come on.
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears.
Have you figured it out? Tell us.
I intend to die here, in this moment. And then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
What? What are you saying? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll...
No.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure.
I'm not following. How?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean your divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment,
She can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is in a similar way. I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even— On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long— Her body is long gone, but her soul remained. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this dungeon? Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by 2 older sisters all the time. Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your world.
Sonnet.
Kennen?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, please, don't miss. I was just thinking back on the years that you cannot imagine. How happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frostmoon Scions. For the 3 of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Tevat. It is a great relief to know that the people of this world live in such an if your plan can save them, and save Nodcry, I will gladly give you. Besides, the 3 of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Kennen.
Still, I do have one question I would like to ask you before.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so...
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of... I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true...
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and precious things. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your... I'm sure that you know this, but that is your... Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the songs sung for eternity.
We once were the tides in the great river of time.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be. Yes. We have transferred the authority over all 3 moons to From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the 3 moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our—
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This...
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the 3 moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to hold us further. It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we ever called home.
Of course. Gladly. Sonnet.
Yes.
Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
No, Hypo. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me, I won't be afraid.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body, too. May it become the moonlight. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land, and only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me, my body, answering the call of my soul. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul, which I am about to leave here to guide me. O power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
allowed to see that? Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even time itself is no match for your medical skills.
Surely you jest, Mr. Flins. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take and purposely set aside some of her power in the past to protect Nefer's eyes when this There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems that this time, Columbina has...
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. She knows us well. She knew exactly how we would think and what we would try. Despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities and seizing the...
We still don't even know if she's okay right now.
I'll get you back somehow.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our...
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the civilian population has been moved to safety.
Miss Androne, how are the...
So far, so good.
There's still a long
Our plan is clear.
There's just never...
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached...
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry, I had no idea.
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now.
Oh, you think so? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation.
Hey, don't give me that.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We ain't...
In that case, this humble human being has a big...
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time.
Well, that has less to do...
Of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build, I don't think it's Durin's findings. It's not realistic to complete. If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty we have in this situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway, her it's up to us to...
Are you asking me to help you with...
No. I'd like you to prepare. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to...
Oh.
Well, technically the...
You're cashing in on this much...
Well, yeah. The way things are going?
Very well. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed...
This is... Wow. Yeah?
It's been many long years. Anyway, Knight of Bor, go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.